Hi guys. Bears have a bye week, but I still have my bear stuff on. Uh, there's always hope. It's a cross I'm bearing. Today I'm going to look at what is going to change this energy. What do we have to do? Who's going to take him out, or when is this going to end? This crisis of mass proportions, this constitutional crisis we're in. Hi, I'm Diane. This is ArtsyWisdom. I'm going to pull some cards today. I didn't meditate on it, but I did pull my Oracle of Rama cards. You can see that I've already pulled some. Very, very interesting. Done that before, but I'm going to look at these. What will it take? And those of you who haven't been here before, welcome. And thank you for all my new subscribers and all the people who keep coming back and commenting. You're lovely. Um, Continue to do that. Somebody mentioned the other day I look tired. I am tired. I've got bags, sinuses. The leaves are blowing. I've been doing things to try and get rid of stuff. Okay. Oh, these are very interesting. This is what I got when I did the cards the other day when Pete Hegseth and Trump spoke with the military leaders, the big brass. These cards are the Crow cards here. Urban Crow by MJ Cullinane. I love birds, they're messengers. 45, self-interest. This is where we're at now. There's so much self-interest, so much um, power struggles that it's almost like people are blinded. We're going to look back at this time and look at the mass corruption and vices and just free reign of all these people that want to take over. Anomaly. It's different times. This is the same card I got because he wants to be seen. So this is about glorification. This is about glorification. They want to be seen and glorify their hatred and their racism. And then there's the warning. And I'm looking 52, sorry, backwards. This is them, the continuing calling. Look how bad it is. Look, it's destruction everywhere. The ICE agents, they invaded some apartment in Chicago and were zip tying kids, and it's so scary. But keep protesting. Speak your truth, everybody. I have a family near Chicago. All my relatives, they're outside of Chicago, but it's scary right now. But what is it going to take? Okay, we got them. So that's the lay of the land. That's the baseline. We got this power hungry bunch of heartless people. And yes, get rid of the criminals. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's get rid of criminals, but you don't sweep up everybody in the middle. Change the laws. Work together. What will it take? I saw the end of the year something happening. I know there's a lot of people mentioning that he'll be gone by September, October. Next year, I looked at his astrology chart. Next summer, leading up to that, there's odds and ends, but next summer, I think, will be it if he's not gone already. That's my sense. Okay, what's going to take? Caching, and resistance and routine. Okay, so caching, how you have a cache on your computer. He's putting these away for winter. He's carrying. So this is us, all the different angles, all the different ways, media wise, the more left progressive movement, people talking to each other and also saving this information. I think this is about recording and taking, documenting things, because one day there's going to be like thousands of lawsuits, thousands, thousands. This is all documentation. This is all what we have to do to mark this. It's also about staying safe. This is about hiding a little bit. This is about people who might be borderline, your brown skin or something, and people might They might need to see your documents. And it's also about making sure you have your documents. I hate to say that in this country, in the United States in 2025, but that's the case. Then we have resistance. But notice, so this is resistance from the wind, which is the movement of them. But this is pushing through. You ever see a bird drop down even when the wind is blowing hard? No, they just flap. They just keep going, or they use the wind to soar higher to get above it. And this is routine. So this is migration. You guys ever see animals that in the morning, we have little quails in Arizona, they go up the hill and they go over there, and then at 5 o'clock they come back to the bushes where they, same with rabbits, same thing. This is the same kind of idea. In the morning, go protest, and at night go home. Don't give up. The other thing too is I see this as seasons. You see the one at the top is like fall or nighttime, and then this other one is maybe summer or spring. So this is about just machine being regular. So give us a timing. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? These cards have. Oh, and thank you. I forgot. You guys, I posted that about buttons. She's all of a suddenly buying our little 3.5 pound. She's a Boer Yorkie, and she is 11. She'll be 12 in December, but it's just shockingly fast. We had no idea. I think she had a cataract in one eye, but this is new, and she just looks up and she can't see anything. But she's got in good spirit. She's still eating and drinking and everything, acting like normal-ish, but she just doesn't know where she is. So I looked it up, and it says weeks to months before older dogs know where they are. So we're taking her to the vet tomorrow. So wish us luck and how we get an answer one way or the other, what's going on. It's just more work for us, but we can't see. She's just sweetie. Okay. So success. So I was talking about buttons, so I think this is about buttons. But I have these tea leaf fortune cards. There's like a million of them. So I have to use them for a big stack. So I want to see timing wise. I know time is all about free will. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. Shocking. They have all these things in place that are cutting the cords to any constitutional rights. But there's so many good people. We're all fighting back. It's not like we're a small country with there's so many people are going to do the right thing. We have to get to next year. I don't see anything really changing until after the first of the year. I'm sorry, February, January. But let me look here. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. So this is an opening. Door's closed right now. It's an opening. I do feel like they're going to give more and more power to ICE. He's going to put more and more National Guard in different cities. I just read Newsom is he's sending California National Guard to Oregon, even though the court said you can't do that. Oregon. So Newsom's gonna sue him. Sorry, my phone where is it? When I put it on silent. There we go. When some of these cards have when here. Leg, march, bow, marriage, shark, bag. Leg, stepping into new experience. That means, lilies of the valley. This is one of my favorite flowers. You are highly thought of. Marriage. This means groups of people are going to have to come together and bring a coalition. And maybe this is finally the Democrats being more focused. You know what, the Chariot card in tarot, it's like got a black horse and a white horse, and when you decide you want to do something in life, if you're very focused, you have your goal, it's clear, and all you have to do is ABC. you have focus and you get it done, and miraculously everything opens up for you. But right now, that the Democrats feel like we got a black horse and a white horse, and we're going kind of pulling in different directions. That's what I feel like. I feel like this marriage is going to happen. All right, Shark, take care. There will be a loss of material wealth. Maybe it's going to be the stock market's going to dip because of him. See, I don't see the GOP or Republicans allowing for that because they love their money. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. I'm going to do this. Pull this. I saw March, and then I got November. What about November? November next year. It's hidden. There's a picture of a trunk with an underground. It reminds me of, you guys know, Winnie the Pooh, I think it is. Is it him or Eeyore? Who's got their little house under a trunk of a tree? That's what it reminds me of. November. It's going to take nonstop pressure. That resistance that I mentioned, it's going to take nonstop. And we're going to go through a couple seasons before this is taken care of, or before he's gone, or things are finally just stopping. And I do feel like the Democrats, when they do get in office, they're going to change the funding for ICE. I think that's going to happen. We're going to move some money around. What's going to happen with ICE? December. I got December. Well, it's also icy. See that? She's kind of December. Something bad. I feel like they're going to really, something we're going to see is going to be really bad. I mean, not that we haven't seen bad things already, but they're going to do something even beyond. I watched CBS Sunday Morning. I don't know if you guys did that. There was a guy who left the agency because he said they were doing things just on the side of legal. And he said they were just trying to get the goals. They have a quota. They have a quota. Regardless of if there's criminals, they have a quota. And they're being pressured by the man upstairs and Stephen Miller, who I did that video the other day, who's racist and firecracker. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I wish it was better news, but the good thing, positive thing, is we have the strength and the courage to fight back. And a lot of people are fighting back, and it's only going to build. That energy is going to build because a lot of people are living their lives and they're not even, it's not really touching them. So once it does, once they start seeing this, like I said, it's going to really change everybody's attitude. There's people leaving the MAGA. I know it doesn't seem like it, but there is. And the shutdown, I saw a week. I think it started on the 30th, whatever day that was, last one. Shutdown. I see like all next week. I don't see them giving in. I don't see the Republicans giving in. I feel like it's going to go through next week. It's difficult times. This is very, very tenuous times, but we have to stay alert. Okay, guys. All right. I almost forgot. I have to add this onto here. My Oracle of Rama cards, Lord Rama cards, Ancient Indians, Ancient Oracle. Now, I asked, what will take Trump out? Not take him off this earth, just out of power. And I think some of you know this book because it's our story, but it's also a poem. I'll do that. And it's a kind of like the hero's journey poem and or storyline. And Rama he becomes spiritually evolved, and there's a fight and a struggle, and his wife, she gets kidnapped with a lot of evil people, and then he comes back. I'm summarizing, but I pulled these two cards when I'm asking about what's going to happen, when is this going to end, kind of thing. So it's a 2-card situation. So I got Leap of Faith, and it's Rama's story continues. This is the middle of the story, the final challenge, it's called. This section where they have to go and fight for what they want and bring Sita back, his wife, who's been kidnapped. Rama's story continues. Hanuman, who is his monkey sidekick, flying monkey sidekick. Well, I don't know if he's flying, but he awakens to his mission and flies across the great ocean to search for Sita, Rama's wife, who was kidnapped. So the indication is help is available to begin a risky journey to attain an important goal. And then you pull there's an extra card you pull to kind of help decipher how does that go. And it says, take heart, a great danger can be overcome. So that's verification that we can get through this. I'm going to read you the poem that is related to that. And it has the letters so small that I cannot read these. I need better glasses or better eyes. Reminding Hanuman, the monkey, of his great strength that he had forgotten since a child. Jambavan, king of the bears, reminded Hanuman's power, or recounted his powers. So it's almost like he's been asleep. His powers have been asleep, sort of like our powers have been asleep. Take courage with Rama's name in your mind, in your heart. Do not accept defeat. Excuse me. You can leap across the sea. Do not accept defeat. You can leap across the sea. The sea is symbolizing this great distance between our people or the difficulties, that kind of stuff. Great danger is before us, but the strength to overcome it lies within us. However, we have forgotten this inner strength, and someone has to remind us of it. We've forgotten. We have it within us. It's exactly what I was saying. We must remember the divine power within our hearts that alone can overcome such difficulties. We must arouse our spiritual will, and then we can gain success. Have faith. Know that you're in the right. Know that you are being, you have the strength of God, or your whatever spiritual focus you have. The knowing that we're doing the right thing, that is going to carry us over that sea into doing the best thing for the country. Anyway, I just love those cards. See, it gives me goosebumps reading that. All right. So success is available. We just have to be reminded we have this inner strength that maybe kind of sitting quietly in the corner. We haven't really pulled on it in a long time. All right, you guys. Hope you enjoyed that. I love you. Take care. You have choices. Stay focused on what's right with your life. Okay. And we're going to get through this. Okay. All right. Till next time.